Guys, this video might piss some people off, but you come here for my views, you come here for my opinions, and that's exactly what you're gonna get. I don't placate in real life, and I damn sure ain't gonna placate on here, and I damn sure ain't gonna call, and I damn sure ain't gonna take shit soft or be soft on here. I don't in real life. I'm not gonna do it on YouTube. I'm not gonna do it online. So if you get offended, I apologize. This is just the way I feel, guys. This whole thing is ridiculous, guys. Our people as a whole, we're constantly worried about shit that don't matter. It don't matter, guys. It's hypocrisy, and it don't matter. I hear every day about people. It's on the news. Oh, ban TikTok, ban this, ban that. Dude, shut the hell up. It don't matter. In the grand scheme of things, TikTok don't make a shit to you in your daily life. It don't matter. Yeah, it helps make some of us money and let's have an outlet, but in the grand scheme of things, there's a lot more things I'm worried about than what TikTok has going on, okay? For two, I've heard the hypocrisy and shit of people saying, oh, well, we got to cut out drag shows because we got to protect our kids. Huh? So let me get it straight. And I'm not saying parenting is an easy job, because I know it's not. I know a bunch of people that's got kids. I don't have kids, but I know a bunch of people that do. And parenting is not an easy job. It's a thankless job, and it's not easy. I'm not saying that. My point is, when I was growing up, if my parents didn't want me to do something, guess what? They made sure I didn't do it. You know, if they didn't want me to be at a certain place, guess what? They didn't take me to the damn place. Or they didn't let me stay, or they didn't let me be around nobody that was going to take me to the damn place. I swear, these soft cupcake parents nowadays, and I'm not saying all of you. There's a lot of you that are really, really, really good parents. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these people that sit there and they want the government and everybody else to make rules so they can easily raise their kids. Hey, here's a hot button topic for you. Here's something to just throw this out there. Why don't you start being a good fucking parent and actually parent your children? Parent them, watch them, talk to them. If you said more to them than mommy and daddy be back, they might know some shit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut. This is just ridiculous. You don't want your kids drinking. And I understand that. Nobody wants their kids drinking. So what you gonna do next? What you gonna do next? Tell them, oh, we need to ban alcohol so our kids can't drink. No, if you catch your kids drinking, beat their ass. Beat them. Now, I'm not talking about square up with them in the street, punch them in the face. I ain't talking about that. But whip them. I got plenty of whippings growing up. I turned out just fine. I'm here. I'm healthy. I'm doing all right. Just saying. Oh, I'm giving my kid a timeout. What the hell is that? Timeout? I'll teach no kid. I'll teach a kid shit. That timeout. If your kid learns that way, good. But there's a lot of kids that parent, and I'm not telling nobody how to parent, but there's a lot of kids out there that get timeouts, and these kids don't give a shit about a timeout. Right? As soon as the timeout's over, they back doing the same shit they would. I'm just saying, parent your kids. Don't think that the government and everybody else is going to make laws to make parenting more easy. That's not the government's job. Your job as a parent is to watch your kids. Be a good parent. I'm not judging any parents, like I said, because I know it's a thankless job and it sucks. And you usually don't get no thanks for it. The only thanks you get is raising a good child and raising somebody that's a good member of society. And that's a great gift in itself. But okay, I put it like this. If you don't want your kids, say your kid 10, you don't want your kids seeing an R-rated movie, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Guess what? You're not going to take your kid to see that movie, are you? No, you ain't going to take your kid to see that movie. You don't want them seeing that thing? Well, you ain't going to take them to see it. No, they might go behind your back and see it, but you ain't going to take them to see it. And if they go behind your back and see it, they're going to have to get another adult to buy the ticket. So, I mean, odds are they ain't gonna see it. I mean, while it's in theaters and it comes out, you know, see whatever. But if it's a movie in theaters, odds are they're not gonna see it unless you take them to see it. Okay? So what you're saying is, what a lot of these people are saying is, they want the government to ban drag shows. Ban drag shows. Kids don't need to be at drag shows. You know what? Good. I 100% agree with you. I'm not saying everybody's kid, but if you yourself don't want your child to be at a drag show or to see a drag show, guess what you do? And it's really simple. Don't take them to a drag show. You shouldn't have the government, you shouldn't be sitting here telling the government, oh, you should ban it so it's not okay for nobody, so it's not okay for everybody, so that way I can go on being a so that way I can go on being a parent that doesn't pay attention to what my kid goes to do. No. It's not the government's job, and it's not everybody else's job to lose out on things everybody else wants in life or everything everybody else likes to do in life just so your kid can be safe and don't get just so your kid can be safe and don't get introduced to that stuff. I'm just saying, if you don't want your kids introduced to drag shows, don't take your kids to drag shows. 98.999% of the time, they ain't going to see a drag show unless you take them. That's one. We're worrying constantly about TikTok and drag shows. We have kids homeless. We have kids hungry. We have veterans homeless. We ain't worried about none of that shit. We're about nobody starving or not having a house. We're worried about TikTok and drag shows. Why? Why are you worried about this dumb shit? It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it does not matter. It doesn't. It just gets me every day. We worry about everything that doesn't matter. 90% of the stuff everybody worries about on a daily basis, it don't matter. It doesn't. But I heard somebody say they need to ban the drag shows to protect the children. Okay. If that's your philosophy, the number one killer of children in this country every year is guns. So do you think it's a good idea to ban guns? No, because if you did, everybody out there that wants their gun rights and the people that are not, I don't think there's nothing wrong with having guns, but there's some people that get nuts about it. And the gun nuts and everything, the people that want their gun rights, which should be a lot of people, and the people that are just nuts about guns would want to burn you at the stake and be like, why are you banning guns? We got to keep kids safe. Well, tell the parents to keep the kids safe. That's my point. You shouldn't have to ban stuff just so parents don't have to parent. It's ridiculous. This is one more thing I'm going to throw out there to you. We are constantly, we're talking about banning drag shows so kids can be safe. It's going to step on some toes. I'm sorry. Have you banned Catholicism yet? Have you? How many kids you hear about every year getting assaulted or hurt by a priest? How many you hear? It's in the news every damn day. It happens everywhere though. It happens. It's different places. It just happens. I mean, it shouldn't happen, but it happens. So, because kids are getting mad. If you don't want kids to be at drag shows, don't take your kids to drag shows. There's more things we need to do to protect our kids more, like making stricter gun laws, and maybe punishing some of these Catholic priests that continue to hurt children. That's all I'm saying. I'm done. I'm sorry if I pissed anybody off. I apologize, but I hope you see my point and my meaning behind this video. Quit trying to ban everything. Parents, be a parent and teach your kids. Love y'all. Peace.